there.
New tonight, is Kari Lake planning her next political campaign in Iowa? The former candidate for Arizona governor and Senate recently bought a condo near her hometown in the Hawkeye State.
12 News journalist Bram Resnick tells us the condo purchase is fueling speculation about Lake's next move, and she isn't shutting down the chatter, Bram.
Yeah, Kari Lake's Trump administration job in Washington, D.C. might be winding down. She's fulfilled the president's goal of gutting the federal agency that she runs. And after 2 failed campaigns in Arizona, Lake could be looking homeward for her next race. Kari Lake was brought to Washington, D.C. last year with instructions from President Donald Trump.
This place is rotten. It's rotten to the core.
The former TV newscaster's assignment? Dismantle the venerable Voice of America, the federally funded broadcaster that reached hundreds of millions of people in 48 languages.
This was essentially a coup. She was not rightfully appointed.
Steve Herman was the chief national correspondent at Voice of America. Now he's one of hundreds of journalists who left in Lake's wake.
It's not a real broadcasting entity anymore, and it is not something that very many people are hearing or seeing or reading.
If Kari Lake were sitting across from you right now, what would you say to her?
Get a job.
Now leading a vastly diminished federal agency, Lake might indeed be job hunting in Iowa. Lake's family trust bought a $59,000 condo last November in this Davenport building. That's according to county property records. It's not far from Lake's hometown.
Anytime something opens up, people, particularly in kind of the activist sector of the Republican Party, start to think, I wonder if Kari Lake would be interested in that.
Brianne Fannenstiel, chief politics reporter for the Des Moines Register, says there's at least one race that might be opening up. Longtime Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley's term expires in 2 years.
He will be 95 at the end of that term, so it's anyone's guess whether he will choose to serve that out or retire sooner than that.
Lake would be lugging some heavy baggage back home to Iowa. She lost 2 Republican-held seats in Arizona in 2 years.
For some Republicans, there's going to be a real fear around whether she can actually be a successful candidate.
And a spokesman for Kari Lake provided this statement. I love Iowa. It's where I was raised, where I went to college, and where so much of my story began. Expanding our roots there means being closer to family and closer to the values that shape me. Right now, I'm focused on my mission to help President Trump make America great again and on the work ahead, because what's good for America is good for both Arizona and Iowa. Notice she did not slam the condo door on a future Iowa campaign. Bram Resnick, 12 News.
Bram, thanks.